Bi-weekly, बेटे bi-weekly, that means 2 times a week. हाँ. It's also brought here for sale. Okay, wait. So basically, it is discussing about the cloth market of Erode. Erode is a place in Tamil Nadu where this market takes place 2 times a week. That means 2 times a week, this cloth market takes place, and it is one of the largest cloth market in the world. यहाँ पे क्या होता है? काफी सारे वैरायटी का क्लोथ सेल किया जाता है, and it is made by the villages around. All the villagers around them are involved in this. वो वीविंग करते हैं, क्लॉथ को बनाते हैं. ऑर्डर्स आते हैं ट्रेडर्स के कि कैसा उनको क्लॉथ चाहिए, कैसा मटेरियल चाहिए, कैसा फैब्रिक चाहिए, क्या कलर चाहिए. On those orders, they make the clothes, they sell it to the traders, and later on, it is, merchants supply these further to the all around the country. सारे कंट्री में वो कपड़ा फिर बाद में जाकर के बेचा जाता है. So this is a shop which is shown in Erode. Okay, this is a shop which is shown. And now coming to these are the steps actually. As you can see, these are steps. One, two, three. Okay, wait. Okay, these are three steps that are shown. In the first step, this is a merchant shop in the bazaar. That means in the first step, this is a merchant's shop in this bazaar. And over the years, these traders have developed extensive contacts with the garment firms around the country from whom they get orders. These traders purchase the yarn thread from others. So, this is a basically shop which has made its contact throughout the country. ठीक है, ये thread purchase करते हैं, yarn purchase करते हैं. yarn मतलब धागे के धागे के what will say, the thread bundle. Okay, so they purchase this and then they further sell it or make the cloth. For example, in this step 2, the cloth is being processed. That means yarn is changed into cloth. This is the thread which is made into cloth. So the weavers live in villages around and take the yarn supplied by these traders to their homes, where the looms are located in sheds adjacent to their houses. This photograph shows a power loom in one such home. The weavers and their families spend long hours working on these looms. Most weaving units have about 2 to 8 power looms on which the yarn is woven into cloth. A variety of saris, towels, shirting, lady dresses material, and bed sheets are produced in these looms. So basically, these are power looms, machineries where the yarn or the thread, we can say, is processed and it is made into cloth. If you want to see, I can show it on YouTube as well. You want to see? You want to see? Let me switch on the video. I'll just mute it. So this is how it is done. As you can see, these are basically thread. ये तो हम लोगों ने जो कॉटन कल बनाई थी, कॉटन से धागा बन गया है. ठीक है, समझ में आया? Now the weaving process is done. That means yesterday I told you how to pluck the how the cotton is extracted from the cotton plant, and then it is changed into thread, and then it is made into cloth. This is one of the process how earlier days the cloth was made by this process also, जहाँ पे थ्रेड को एक साथ इकट्ठा किया जाता था, जैसे ये लोग कर रहे हैं, ध्यान से देखना। just let me just let me see, this is a machinery which is helping to make the cloth. ये threads हो गए हैं, threads के बीच में से threads को लेकर के जाएंगे, this way weaving is done, it changes into cloth. Able to see, able to get what I am saying? ठीक है, this is how, exactly they try to, exactly, they are actually tying the threads together, they are just tying the threads together. अगर आपने किसी कपड़े को ध्यान से देखा होगा, या जीन्स क्लॉथ और एनी अदर क्लॉथ, जस्ट नोटिस कैसे उनको थ्रेड्स को एक साथ मिला करके लगाया जाता है एंड इट बिकम्स इजी। ये देखो, ठीक है, दीज आर द मशीन्स जहां पर थ्रेड को एंटर करा दिया है, एंड नाउ दिस इज हाउ द cloth is being made. Different kinds of machines are there which produce different kind of cloth. So this is how, जैसे हम लोग if you have seen in villages, जो चारपाई बनाते हैं, चारपाई को भरा जाता है, this is the same method. ये दरियां बन रही हैं, if you can see, ठीक है, एंड देन फर्दर दिस क्लॉथ, ये इस तरह से इंटरलॉक, ये निटिंग होती है एक तरह से, वी कैन से दैट दिस इज निटिंग, ठीक है, निटिंग ऑफ द वूल। सी दिस इज द निटिंग प्रोसेस ऑफ वूल, जो मम्मा को देखा होगा ना आपने सिलाई से बनाते हुए कुछ, so this is the knitting process of wool. And on larger premises, जब बड़ी बड़ी मशीनरीज को यूज करके धागे को वीव किया जाता है, it becomes cloth. क्लॉथ के अंदर भी एक तरह से धागे बिल्कुल छोटे छोटे इसी तरह से, but it is a very minute process, so it is made using the machineries. So this is the, देखो ये शीप के ऊपर से वूल को उतारा जाता है और फिर उसको वूल जो उसकी स्किन से बालों को उतारा जाता है, उसको वीव किया जाता है। ओके, सो लेट मी जस्ट गो बैक एंड सी the story of cloths. Let me just show you this one also. This is how the yarn changes to fabric. That means how the thread is converted into fabric. I hope you're able to understand. This was how the cotton was plucked. I had already shown you this in last class. Now these are the cloths. These are machineries. This is the cotton. ये cotton से thread बन रहा है. Able to see? Now this is weaved into cloth. This is done by machines called looms, जो change करते हैं yarn को fabric में. These machines are known as looms. They are hand looms, they are power looms. That means कुछ हाथों से चलती हैं machines, कुछ machine से चलती हैं. The machine looms are known as power looms. This is how that is changed, and this is how weaving is done using hands. ये होता है कपड़े को काटना, फिर उसको स्टिच किया जाता है, उसको स्टिच करके कपड़े को यूज किया जाता है, हमें मार्केट में अवेलेबल होता है. ओके, ग्रेट, एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. सो okay, let me come back, and you are able to see my screen, right? So this is clearly visible. So what used to happen there were shops where some of the threads were the purchased or sold by the traders, and that thread was passed on to each and every house. वहां पर सब घर जो है इन्वॉल्व होती हैं, पूरी पूरी फैमिलीज इन लूमिंग प्रोसेस, हैंड लूम्स और पावर लूम्स. घर पे 7-7 8-8 पावर लूम्स रखे होते हैं जहां पर कपड़े को वीव किया जाता है. इट वॉज शोन इन अवर सेकेंड फिगर. आई होप माई स्क्रीन इज विजिबल. I hope this second figure is visible to you. Okay. Now coming to the third point, in this picture, what they are doing, then they bring back the finished cloth to the traders. When the cloth is made in houses, it is again um, given back to the traders, and here they can be seen getting ready to go to the merchants in the town. The trader keeps an account of the yarn given and pays them money for weaving into दिस इनटू क्लॉथ, ठीक है, वो जो बेनिफिट होता है वो अपना कमाते रहते हैं. दिस इज हाउ द सिस्टम, how the weaving process takes place at their houses. तो यूजुअली तमिलनाडु के आसपास के जितने भी विलेजेस है वहां पे, कहाँ की बात कर रहे थे हम लोग, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द क्लॉथ मार्केट ऑफ इरोड. वहां के आसपास जितने भी घर हैं, ऑल ऑफ देम आर इन्वॉल्व इन दिस ओनली. छोटी छोटी सबने अपनी अपनी फैक्ट्रीज खोली हुई हैं जहां पर क्लॉथ की वीविंग होती है. So the merchant distributes work among the weavers based on the orders he has received for the cloth. The weavers get the yarn from the merchants and supply him the cloth. For the weavers, this weavers तो वो गए जो क्लॉथ को बना रहे हैं, merchants वो होते हैं जो उसका व्यापार करते हैं. Okay, so the weavers do not have to spend their money on purchase of yarn. Also, the problem of selling the finished cloth is taken care of. Weavers know from the outset what cloth they should make and how much of it is to be woven. Basically, the weavers come to know about what cloth to be made, how it has to be made, कौन सी क्वालिटी का होना चाहिए, सिल्क का बनाना है, कॉटन का बनाना है, कौन सा क्लॉथ बनाना है. These orders are given by the traders. ट्रेडर्स कौन होते हैं? वो लोग जो व्यापार करते हैं. तो वहां से ट्रेड ऑल थ्रू आउट द कंट्री होता है. तो कंट्री में जितनी भी चीजों की डिमांड होती है, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ डिमांड ऑफ पीपल, द ट्रेडर्स demand the cloth, and then that type of cloth is made by the weavers and it is supplied to the traders. From there it is sold by the merchants. I hope it is clear. Okay, okay, let me just go ahead. However, this dependence on merchants, both for raw material and markets, means that the merchants have a lot of power. They give orders for what is to be made and they pay a very low price for making the cloth. The weavers have no way of knowing who they are making the cloth for or at what price it will be sold. जो वीवर्स होते हैं उनको कुछ नहीं पता होता है कि ये कपड़ा किसको जाकर के बेचा जाएगा, कितने में बेचा जाएगा. एंड एक्चुअली if we talk about the reality, they are not getting that much amount, the amount they should actually get. Okay, so they are actually getting very less amount. समझ में आ रहा है सब लोगों को? Okay, so what it is saying is the weavers almost invest 20,000 for their looms. Looms क्या होती है? जो machineries होती हैं, the machineries that they use to weave the cloth. तो they usually, the machine cost them rupees 20,000 each. Okay, और हर किसी के पास दो दो तीन तीन machines तो होती हैं, तो investment उनकी ज्यादा है. And actually they are not getting about what they should get. So basically the weaver and other adult members of this family put up 12 hours a day. एक कपड़े को बनाने के लिए 12 hours लगते हैं. And they earn just 3,500 per month. In 1 month they are able to earn only this much amount. And so the arrangement between the merchant and the weaver is an example of putting out system whereby the merchant supplies the raw material and receives the finished product. It is prevalent in the weaving industry in most regions of India. So this is a putting out system where it is a between merchant and the weavers, where the merchant supplies the raw material और वीवर्स उसको बना करके वापस मर्चेंट को दे देता है, ट्रेडर को दे देता है, जो सारे के सारे कंट्री में बेच दिया जाता है या फिर सेल किया जाता है. So this is Weavers Cooperative. So this is basically a company they are talking about. We have seen that the weavers are paid very little by the merchant under the putting out system. Weavers cooperatives are one way to reduce the dependence on the merchants and to earn a higher income for the weavers. In a cooperative, people with common interests come together and work for their mutual benefit. In a weavers cooperative, the weavers form a group and take up certain activities collectively. They procure yarn from the yarn dealer and distribute it among the weavers. So basically many people who are having the same interest, weavers cooperative मतलब जो सारे के सारे weavers एक साथ काम करना चाहते हैं, वो एक साथ मिलकर के करते हैं, एंड rather than involving the trader or the merchant, they will directly deal with the dealer. ठीक है, उसके पास जाते हैं और ताकि उनको ज्यादा अमाउंट मिले, ज्यादा प्राइस मिले, मर्चेंट का रोल रिड्यूस हो जाता है। मर्चेंट बीच में जो पैसे खाता है वो पैसे नहीं खाएगा, डायरेक्ट मार्केट में बेचा जा सके। And at times the government helped the cooperatives by buying clothes from them at a reasonable price. For instance, the Tamil Nadu government runs a free school uniform program in the state. एक free uniform program run करता है इसलिए government। I will also give you one such example. The government produces the cloth for this program from the Powerloom Weavers Cooperative. Similarly, the government buys clothes from the Handloom Weaver Cooperative and sells it through stores through as co-opex. You might have come across one of these stores in your town. देखो क्या होता है? Let me come back to you all. I will explain it to you. Usually what happens is, I hope you are able to hear me. बेटा, if you have seen Amazon website, Amazon से shopping करते हो आप लोग? Amazon से Amazon से shopping करते हो? Amazon से I will just show you one thing. This is Amazon, okay? And there is a category, काफी सारी government. Please keep yourself mute. Keep yourself mute. So we have one of the category, shop by category. If we go to the categories, we have one special program, that means government से directly जो ऐसे cooperatives होते हैं directly अपना सामान भेजते हैं. If you can see the last thing, arts and handicrafts. Are you able to see this arts and handicrafts? If I click on this, if I click on arts and handicrafts, I have these many options. If you can see, there are government emporiums, they are Amazon Karigar, Amazon Shelly, eco-friendly stationery, traditional paintings, handmade home kitchen items. So these are basically the things that are made by people and they are directly sold. Rather than giving them to the traders, they are directly sold by मतलब उन्होंने ठीक है Amazon को जरूर दे दिया है ये, लेकिन rather than giving it to other company, ये कुछ एक गवर्नमेंट डायरेक्टली जो स्टेट्स है, स्टेट्स बनाती है. फॉर एग्जांपल आई विल शो यू व्हाट इज इन दिस. सो इसमें क्या होता है, मर्चेंट का प्राइस जो है, इतने सारे ट्रेडर्स इन्वॉल्व नहीं होते हैं बीच में, जिसकी वजह से उसका प्राइस जो है एक्चुअल प्राइस बनाने वाले को मिलता है. these are the these are the sarees that, or these are some of the things that are made by people. आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हो ना, this is Priyadarshini Karnataka, Karnataka and cotton silk sarees. They are directly taking help of Amazon rather than giving it to some shopkeeper. Okay, similarly from Madhya Pradesh, Chanderi and Maheshwari weavers. Able to see? The garment exporting factory near Delhi. So there are garment exporting factories, वो factories जो garment को export करती हैं, मतलब बाहर की countries में भेजती हैं. ऐसी काफी सारी factories हैं जो दिल्ली में exist करती हैं. The Erode merchant supplies the cotton cloth produced by the weavers to a garment exporting factory near Delhi. The garment exporting factory will use the cloth to make shirts. The shirts will be exported to foreign buyers. काफी सारे फॉरेनर्स बहुत इंटरेस्टेड रहते हैं जो ट्रेडिशनल हमारे कपड़े होते हैं या ट्रेडिशनल चीजों को परचेज करने में. सो दीज आर द फैक्ट्रीज जहाँ जो मतलब ट्रेडर्स होते हैं वो सारा सामान वहां से तमिलनाडु से उठाते हैं एंड दे एक्सपोर्ट इट टू दे गिव इट टू द गारमेंट एक्सपोर्टिंग फैक्ट्रीज इन दिल्ली, and from where it is sent to the foreign buyers. Among the foreign buyers are business persons from US and Europe who run a chain of stores. काफी सारे लोग इंडिया के यूएस में सेटल हो जाते हैं, या और सब जिन लोगों को इंडियन चीजों में इंटरेस्ट होता है, दे these things are sent to the chain of stores in US. आपने सुना है ना यूएस में काफी सारे इंडियन स्टोर्स होते हैं, वो उसमें सामान कहाँ से आता है, ऑब्वियसली इंडिया से ही आता है. So these are the factories that export the items to US, and they price them, they tag their own price, and then sell the things to the people there in US. These large stores do business strictly on their own terms. They demand the lowest price from the supplier. In addition, they set high standards for quality of production and timely delivery. Any defects or delay in delivery is dealt strictly, so the exporter tries his best to meet the conditions set by these powerful buyers. काफी सारे powerful buyers हैं वहाँ पे, काफी सारे Indian stores हैं, different different countries के stores हैं जो purchase करते हैं उस country से सामान, and it is then sold to the people over there. Able to understand what I am saying? This is what is shown. Women workers are sewing buttons in a garment factory. Garment factory में button को किस तरह से लगाया जाता है, stitch किया जाता है, they are doing this. And faced with such pressures from the buyers, the garment exporting factories in turn try to cut costs. They get the maximum work out of the workers at the lowest possible wages. This way can be maximized. This way they can maximize their own profits and also supply the garments to foreign buyers at a cheap price. Okay, so now coming to this paragraph, we're still left with 3 pages. Coming to this, the Impex garment factory has 70 workers. So this they are talking about a garment factory. Its name is Impex. It has 70 workers and most of them are women. Most of these workers are employed on a temporary basis. That means on a contract basis. For some time duration they have been employed. This means that the sorry, not on contract basis, they are on temporary basis. That means their job is not permanent over there. So whenever the employer feels that the worker is not needed, they can ask the worker to leave. Okay. So workers' wages are fixed according to their skills. The highest paid among the workers are the tailors who get about 3,000 per month. So the tailors over there were getting 3,000 per month, and the women are employed as helpers for thread cutting, buttoning, और women को वहां पर cutting के लिए, buttoning के लिए, press करने के लिए, pack करने के लिए, these jobs have the lowest wage. मतलब बहुत कम पैसे मिलते हैं इन लोगों को. For example, tailoring के 3,000, ironing के rupees 1.50 per piece, and check करने के लिए cloth को rupees 2,000, thread cutting and buttoning के 1,500. Okay, so this is how the work is distributed in a garment factory. So coming to the shirts in the United States,